Delaware Water Gap is an ecosystem located in the Delaware River, which acts as the natural border between New Jersey and Pennsylvania.
The Delaware Water Gap ecosystem stretches 69,000 acres from the start of the river in Catskill Mountain of New York and ending in the Delaware Bay between Delaware and New Jersey.
The Delaware Water Gap is a freshwater ecosystem. The Delaware River is the largest free-flowing river in the United States. There are no dams or obstructions to block the river. It is also one of the cleanest rivers in the United States. All of this allows the ecosystem to thrive in pollution-free water.
The Delaware Water Gap is part of the freshwater biome, which is defined as a body of water with low salinity. Organisms in freshwater biomes cannot survive in salty water, such as an ocean. Freshwater biomes include rivers and lakes.
The Delaware Water Gap ecosystem is home to about 20 different species. They include microscopic organisms like blue-green algae and organisms consumed by humans, like brook trout.
Humans have introduced several organisms in the ecosystem, all of which are plants and insects which do not affect much of the ecosystem, but are nevertheless present.
The Delaware River has very humid summers and very cold winters. Summer temperatures in the Delaware River range from 62 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Winter temperatures range from 28 to 36.5 degrees Fahrenheit, with the water freezing over. This, along with the salinity of the river, are the abiotic factors of the river. The Delaware River, being a freshwater river, needs to have very little salt, and it does. There are no threats to the salinity of the Delaware River.
The Delaware ecosystem is reliant on the efforts of each organism. These are the abiotic factors of the ecosystem. Various trees and plants line the banks, providing shade to keep the water cool. This provides shelter for the various birds that are part of the ecosystem. During blooming season, berry vines provide food for the bears and beavers. Beavers construct dams which give shelter for common map turtles and minks. The biotic factors of the ecosystem consist of organisms providing support for the other organisms.
This is the food web for the Delaware Water Gap. The producers are the eastern hemlock, the flame azalea, the sugar maple, the narrow-leaf cattail, and the blue-green algae. The primary consumers are the Malero duck, great blee heron, American beaver, freshwater mussel, brook trout, mayfly, and aquatic snail. The secondary consumers are channel catfish, northern water shrew, American toads, common map turtles, and slimy salamanders. The third stage consumers are the bald eagle and the northern water shrew. The Delaware Water Gap has many different ecosystem services. The aesthetic value of the river makes it a very popular resource to have to draw people in and inspire them. The Water Gap also provides much food and is home for men, fish, and crustaceans that humans eat. The Water Gap also provides much fresh water to millions of people. Having this healthy river gives many types of life refuge that they need for survival. A large chunk of its waterbed can also be mined for natural gas. The tourism provides over $70 million a year for the Water Gap. The river also supports the water cycle in a very major way. While the Delaware River now is one of the cleanest rivers in the U.S., it wasn't always. Manufacturing plants and waste facilities dumped hundreds of tons of untreated sewage, and pollutants such as PCBs, mercury, lead, DDT, and pesticides. These toxins have sunk to the bottom of the river, where primary consumers eat them, and the toxins go up the ecosystem, eventually reaching humans, thanks to a process called biomagnification. The Delaware River's fragile ecosystem is constantly being threatened. With increasing temperatures and pollutants flowing into the river, thanks to acid rain, the ecosystem is at risk. Are we going to be able to preserve this fragile ecosystem before it's too late?